Alan's got this notion that everyone over the age of 30.
No, if you're going to deliver, you've got to deliver it right. So I have this theory,
okay,
right?
I won't finish my sentence. Carry on.
No, it's fine. Well, because I know you would have done the Emily version rather than the Alan.
The true version.
No, look, I have this theory that you reach a certain age, right, and you kind of take up gardening. Now, it doesn't mean you don't have a love for the outdoors and everything else. But my theory on gardening, adults and gardening, is basically we all just give up, right? So when you're young, you're going at 100 miles an hour, you're going to the pub, you go to the gym, you go for a run, you're working, whatever you're doing. And at some point, you basically go, I'm really tired. I'm just gonna go into the garden. And then, habits are built on like 30 days or whatever it is. And after a while, you just decide that going in the garden is the easy option.
No, I don't
and
think
it
that
takes
at all.
over.
I
think you're all wrong. I think the whole society is wrong and I'm right.
Alan, if anyone's watching this or listening to this and is working for a garden centre, Alan would like a garden centre sponsor for the podcast. So tap us up. But no,
because everyone over 30 loves gardening.
Listen, everyone over the age of 30 loves gardening. I don't think it's that. I think it's the fact that as we get older and are a bit more tired in our bodies, we give up. And we don't want to go drinking every single Friday, Saturday, Sunday night and lagering it up.
Isn't that what I just said? I just said it.
So we spend time at home and then you sit in your garden and you go, that bed could do with a little bit of pruning.
Because you've given up.
And then you start tinkering because you want to be in that space and enjoy that space.
Don't get caught up on my semantics.
However, I will say that I used to have an allotment. I don't have the allotment anymore. And allotments are hard work. You do not need a gym or go running if you've got an allotment. Digging and dealing with weeds and all sorts. I would slightly disagree with it's a giving up option. I think I like things aesthetically pleasing, which is my nature, I suppose. So I like sitting in nature and in the garden. And so if it's not quite right, then you do start tinkering. So I will give you that.
So I agree, right? So hold on, 2 questions. How old were you when you had the allotment?
Mid-20s.
So close to 30, right? So I'm taking
Shut up.
and the other thing is, we love the outdoors and the aesthetically pleasing. I just think when you're younger, when you've not given up, you don't spend.
Giving up.
No, I'm just kind of pushing it home now. Like you don't sit in the garden as much, and all of a sudden whether it's kids or business or tiredness or bad back or whatever, you end up sitting in the garden more, and then you do more work on it. Fact.